Welcome to another episode of Sea of Thieves, Seas Ain't Safe. Now, very interesting. Very interesting what happened to me yesterday, right? Not to mention all the family drama. Not to mention me putting time aside to Sea of Thieves. For me to put time aside for a female. No. Let's not talk about that. And then it all backfired and we got family problems. And as they say, nobody wins when the family feuds. Problem. I don't even want to deep dive into that. But I'm just letting y'all know it gets real out there in this thing called life, right? So I understand why a lot of y'all sit on the video games much. Yes, I understand why the multiverse, metaverse, whatever you want to call it, is going to be a big problem for the future. I'm telling you, I see it now. Because real life issues can cause a lot of problems. All right, now moving forward. Yeah, I've been being trolled by these Xbox players the whole time. Also want to apologize about that. Nobody cares about none of these Xbox players. They don't, right? I got to give Absent his flowers. I apologize. Problem. I got to give Scull was PC, was an Xbox. Let me see. I'm going to give Absent his flowers. Okay? He is the last of the dying breed, of many dying breeds that we'll never experience coming from the Xbox Live, right? I got to go ahead, right? Like as if I'm smoking a cigarette, because I don't smoke cigarettes, but you know when you're getting ready to say something that you just had to eventually agree with because, excuse me, problem. You had a conversation with some very mature kids last night, and let me hit the cigarette. Problem. I got to just go ahead and give Scuttle his credit. The guy's aim is pristine, and the way it was broke down to me when everybody once broke it down last night, okay? We'll just say, you know, because I know you're like, well, who told you, Bayfanger? Who? We'll just say, like, as if bacon ain't bacon unless it's Canadian. That's the best way I could put it, problem, okay? So, like, the way it was broken down to me, though, it all made sense. It all made sense, all right? But Scuttle did still kind of taint himself, but his aim before all allegations and everything broke off, him just finding himself in a place he shouldn't have been, the dude's aim was always good. So, got to give him his flowers. Absent and Scuttle, we have to give them their flowers when it came to the Xbox scene. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, what did Xbox really give us, right? We had Wafton, problem, right? Then Wafton lost the Faniac, problem, right? And then that started some little drama. And then who did we have that? We had Omni, right? That's about it. But we're not going to leave out who was also important during that era. We're not going to leave out Akuchie. Problem. I'm sorry. He put a lot of you Xbox players on. I don't know why y'all don't want to give him his flowers. I don't know. I don't know where this hate comes from. But it will be digressed. It will be talked about in the near future. I don't know. Maybe in the comments. Problem. I need to know why people do not want to give Akuchie his flowers. Why? He introduced a lot of you kids to this community. Problem. Okay? Wafted you, out of all people. You. When you were at the top, at the peak, right? You were following in Absent's footsteps. Let's not act like I'm making this up here. You idolize him. You were hunting him down. You were finding him. You were trying to see. You needed to know the way. Problem. You wanted him to tell you why. Like how? How can you be great again? Or if not great again, excuse me, how can you be the better player that he was? And you got to give Akuchie like that. That's like, Akuchie was like a Dr. Dre, right? You were Eminem, okay? Do you think Eminem and Dr. Dre are beefing right now? Problem? No. But you were like Eminem coming to a culture, trying to see how you can be amongst the culture and well as be as great in the culture. That's you. But the only difference is you won't give your co-founder, okay, the recruiter, his flowers, bro. And, you know, and that's not cool. That's a problem. So he gave birth to a lot of you new Xbox kids, right? But at the end of the day, what this all boiled down to is you guys will never live up to the talents of Absent or Scuttle. And I've been seeing it. And you know why? Have I not made it clear yet? Every single last one of you decided to take the clout route. Problem. This is all based off of you. The Xbox, you guys have been a virus the whole time. Okay, now I'm so caught up amongst the seas, I'm not even paying attention to what's happening amongst me. Problem. Y'all infiltrated my whole situation and y'all been having me put virus out here, let alone bad, terrible, horrible content. Problem. But I'm going to tell you what the Sea Dog Gods did, right? When people try to come at me. Jay Willow. Let me talk about that real quick before I even go to the next segment. Now, this is a major problem, okay? Has politics come amongst video games? Huh? Problem? I mean, is Jay Will left wing? Is he right wing? He's not the right thing? Problem. Like, what is wrong with the guy? What has it made him get so emotional to where he has to get one of my videos taken down? Problem. A lot of people are confused about this, right? Whether they hate me or not. They're like, that was just kind of strange. It was like a little over the top. Like, what'd you do, Payfinger? Like, what happened? From the messages that I got and I received, he said he doesn't. He said he heard me. Somebody told him that I mentioned his name in the video, and that's all he needed to hear. Problem. I find that to be very odd. I find that to be very strange. Somebody might be taking this video game a little bit more serious than all of we have, right? Problem. Is somebody deeper in the game than what we all actually think? Does he have a serious problem? Now think about this. We all know Mijello. Look at this guy. Look at this guy's face. If that doesn't look like I stay up all night, I don't eat, I don't sleep, okay? He treats this game like it's methamphetamine. Problem, okay? Like, look at that face. He is on, y'all. He looks like he gets no sleep at all. This is Sea of Thieves. But one thing about him, he's living his roll up. Jay Willow, on the other hand, he might be in deeper than what we think. Problem, right? I mean, he's getting people's videos taken down off of the single mention of his name. Whoa. Jay Will, you're not that good, bro. Problem, okay? I talked to the Canadian homies. I talked to them, okay? You want me to give you one name? I'll give you a name. I'll give you Zolo, all right? You got to go through Zolo before you can get to the top. That's the next level of the next level. They don't even like to have nobody they feel like is the bottom talk to them, okay? You guys levels to this lifestyle over there in Canada. Problem. All right? You're not that good, Jay Will. You're not the Xbox guy. I'm sorry. They said they feel like you kind of didn't even really have an error. You're okay, but you're not how you feel like you are. Problem, like your ego. They said you're kind of you went over the top, but nobody understands. Nobody gets you to be getting somebody's videos taken down. So, yeah, keep batting at it, bro. Keep on giving it your best shot. Moving forward, yeah, what did I want to talk about next? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Now, things got a little spicy right here between Shawaka and Mijello, okay? That ugly-looking fellow. Problem, okay? Now, I don't think Mijello knew what type of fully loaded clip Shawaka had ready for him. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all this story. I'm gonna give y'all this metaphor or ideology, or just I don't even know what to call it. I'm gonna give you guys a scenario, or let me tell you guys this joke. It's a joke, and this is the idea of what Mijello didn't know what he was getting into. So, there's this man walking by this crazy home. When he was walking by the crazy home, right, he was hearing these people yell out all in the backyard. They were yelling out 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. The man being curious to walk by, he just wants to see what's going on in this backyard. So he finds a little hole so he can look inside of the backyard, right, where these mental patients are being held, right, for their recess. Problem. As the man looks through, he gets poked right in his eye. Problem. And you start hearing the mental people start saying 8, 8, 8. The moral of the story is, people, mind your damn business. Problem, okay? Yeah, no problem. Or getting ready to take shots at Shawaka. But he didn't know Shawaka again had a fully loaded clip ready for him. Problem, okay? Look. Now, I'm taking shots at PM Magellan, a.k.a. PM Smelling, a.k.a. PM McUgly. And I'm just letting him know that ruler quit because of him, because he ruined the whole name, brand, and et cetera, et cetera. He's the reason why the rolling salts fell off. Shawaka says Ruler got banned. And if he cared about his legacy, he would have deleted those god-awful montages, got better at the game, and stopped annoying every person in every Discord server. He was 100% troll problem. PM Magellan comes swinging with a left-handed hook. He says, Shawaka, shut up. You literally hit me up trying to expose Bay as if I give a crap problem. Now, what's so funny about this is Magellan claims to be part of the Mexican mafia problem. He claims to live in Illinois. Again, he claims to be from the hood problem, okay? I'm going to tell you what's wrong with this right here. Do you guys know what Mijello just did? Huh? I want to read that for you one more time. I want to remix it. I want to slow it back down for you so you can catch it. Shawaka, shut up. You literally hit me up trying to expose Bay as if I give... Ladies and gentlemen, this is a mob boss, a.k.a. PM Magellan, snitching. The guy's snitching, okay? He's part of a mafia. He just let down the whole Mexican mafia. The guy is a snitch. Problem. That's what he's doing right there, okay? Now, Shawaka said, okay, that's where we going with this? That's where we going? Shawaka puts a 9-round clip, okay? These are 50 caliber bullets inside of his Desert Eagle. And he says this. He says, you take things out of context. Since you bring up random 7-month-old topics that have jack crap to do with anything being said, why don't we talk about you record people without them even knowing. You are recording them, which is illegal, making SOT, smash, or pass videos while sending pictures of girls in bikinis and yoga pants in servers where you know there are kids who are like 12, which makes you a pervert, especially because you're married. Problem. Shawaka was blindfolded when he wrote that. And he was also on the toilet, so you know it's the problem, okay? Right? Think about what Magellan does here. Do we have a case, people? Huh? Does somebody need to file some type of police report? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Shawaka's not done yet. He said you spend your entire effing lunch breaks arguing with people on Discord. What a fantastic person you are. Hopefully your child doesn't decide to go shoot up a school when they grow up. Problem. He's going after his kids. It's looking real bad out here. But that's what Mijello gets. This is what he asked for. He shouldn't have never stuck his nose, in that hole to take a look. Because this is what happens. Shawaka still's not done. He said if you're married and still looking at porn to satisfy yourself, clearly your relationship isn't going so well or you have an addiction problem. When will it start? When will it stop? Mijello doesn't know what to say. His back's up against the wall. He says, more hinty now. ASAP problem. That does nothing for Shawaka. Right now, you are losing. You've been punched in your nose. He hit you in the stomach. Then he came back up and he hit you right across your jaw. Problem. But right now, Mijello, your backup is up against the ropes. What are you getting ready to do? Do you guys think Shawaka is done? Do y'all think he's beginning to stop it all? No. He did not stop it all. Listen to this. He really gets deep. He says, where do you think I live? PM says, I don't give a crap if you get thrown in a volcano overnight. That's a crazy rebuttal, but we're going with it. He says, I know what my car looks like. Shawaka says, you never answer the question. Half the time, where do you think I live? Half the time, where do you think I live? PM Magellan says, you live with your mother under her mother's roof, separated from your dad. Okay. Shawaka calms down. He gets his thoughts together and he slows down. And this is what he comes up with, a very logical answer. He says, by that logic, I'd also be with my mom's dad, so that wouldn't be a problem. Pretty stable household. Magellan tries to rebuttal. He said 3 adults can't raise a respectable teenager. Ain't pretty stable. Guessing you got your hinty addiction from grandpa. I don't know where he was going with that because, I guess he's trying to... Let me just keep reading because right now he's making my head hurt. Shawaka says three adults can't raise one, but somehow just a dad or two people can, but not three? Like, what the F are you smoking? PM Magellan says, shut up, Shawaka. You're like a poodle that won't stop barking. If this is the best joke this guy has to come up with, I just can't. Shawaka says, for real, my mom's uncle loved the old cartoon animation. Off the Jessica Rabbit everyday problem. He said, you are a effing dumb problem that says crap that makes no sense. And when it gets called out, you start using insults. Problem. He knows PM Magellan like the back of his hand. That's exactly what PM Magellan does. And this is what I'm saying about how he comes amongst these discords doing these type of things. That's not right. Recording these kids without their permission. Keeping the audio. The guy sends out porn to kids. You know what I mean? He watches, and keeps their audio. If this ain't going down the path of a pedophile, I don't know what to tell y'all. It's very, very creepy indeed, and it creeps me out. I don't know what I'm getting ready to do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm ready to tell on the guy. I need to find out. I need a vicinity, a city, or somewhere he's at. We have to let this be known. Shawaka doubles down on this. He said child molesting almost always starts with porn addiction. The fact that he has a wife and still regularly watches and posts it fears for his kids. Problem. It's looking real, real bad out here for Mijello, y'all. I just don't know what to say. It's looking real, real bad. I mean, just look at this right here. Look at this picture of this full-grown size, woolly mammoth, Sasquatch in the face looking ass problem. Of course he watches porn. Okay? Of course he records kids. If this don't look like pedophile written all over it, right? With the diesel, right? You know he got the bed in the back of that thing. We all know what this perv is doing. It's so disgusting. And it gives me, like, him and me Star are two peas in a pod. It's just disgusting, the stuff that they bring to this community and what they do amongst these kids. Moving forward. I just can't take it. Yeah, so, I got a couple topics I want to cover, but, it's a lot of things I've been hearing lately, so let me tackle this real quick. To anybody feel like they're getting ready to make some type of return, some type of low-key comeback problem, okay, just know, Baythanger already knows. Baythanger already knows, and I say that proudly, okay? You guys are nothing but perpetuating, perpetuatory porn watchers, okay? That's what you guys are. Perpetuating, perpetuatory porn watchers, right? Porn. Babe, what are you talking about? What they do is they try to leave the seas, but they go back and they watch old videos so they get nostalgia and they figure they could come back to redeem or claim something that they feel like they own that's personally theirs, but it's not a problem. The seas have changed, okay? And like I said, my main job here is to make it safe. I don't know, because I've been talking about Xbox players a lot lately. PC players feel like y'all could come back. Me Star, yeah, I know. Problem. I know what's been happening. I know who's trying to come back. I know who's making an undercover low-key return. The bandits are back. They like to go play in the Devil's Roar. Problem, okay? You catch them, they're running into the Red Sea. That's another problem, okay? Before that last video got deleted, if you would have seen Logic was writing cap under a couple things I said, he didn't say cap when I said that those are the bandits running their loot out to the Red Sea. Did anybody catch that? Problem, okay? That was a hardcore fact. Now, I don't want to go too deep into what, we already gave Akuchie his little, moment. Do y'all know what's getting ready to happen? And this I don't know if this guy does this on purpose. I don't know what's up, but I will tell you this. I worked out in the Bay Area, as you all know. Problem. I was installing garage doors. I believe I hit up Breezy one time, sent him a picture that I was on Breezy Lane. Okay? Follow me? Okay, just listen. I was out there in the Bay Area, okay, living amongst the Bay Breeze. Problem, okay? Look. My name is Baythanger, all right? I just got to throw myself in there because this is a big moment. Chris Brown is getting ready to drop his album called, you guessed it, Breezy Problem. I've been getting a couple messages coming left and right, my way up and down and right inside of the middle, no homo problem, that People have been saying Breezy is doing something that is unbelievable right now. And they're saying it is natural, raw, supreme, powerful talent problem. They said Breezy did a whole nother different thing. They call him, they don't know whether to call him Breezy, Chris Breezy, or just Bay Breezy. They said they don't know. The guy's doing everything. He's a freaking unicorn, right? They said his views went up. They said his subscribers went up. They said the dude has became dedicated, okay? Like this real dedication, not that fake dedication, right? Like Biblical when he tried to go be a naval and then he got caught using 120 and then boom, problem, right? I mean, I'm just saying, he got mad I said that last time, but hey, it's out there. The information's out there, buddy. I'm not saying anything new. Moving forward, back to Breeze. The dudes are doing some incredible things. Just check this out and look at this here problem. That's his YouTube channel, and these are the type of views that he's been getting lately. The guy has 6.7 plus subscribers, right? 1,000, right? Problem. And he's doing very, very good. It's a lot of strange things happening amongst the seas, and one of the strange things is DGE. This is part 1 of another series to come. I'm going to drop part 2 later. But I just had to get this off, but pay attention and keep in mind and remember the name DGE. And also remember the seas ain't safe. But then now they've grown and they've gained a lot of respect from other crews. Okay? They don't know I know this information. In fact, nobody wants this out. You know why I get this information? Okay? I'm well respected around the seas. If you know my gamer tag, don't give it out. Because I can't help you. I can't help you. I'm going to deny it. I'm going to change my name. I'm trying to make the seas as safe as possible. If you give me out, you shut down everything. I'm gone.